Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch, the 1976 season. We continue making our way through the early days of that campaign. Today's date is 4/20/76, so smoke them if you got them. We are at Three Rivers Stadium for a game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Phillies come into this game at 5-1. The Pirates are off to a little bit of a slow start at 2-5. Philip Reynolds is first to join us here at Three Rivers Stadium. The Pirates are already 0-1 on the board. And remember, wins on the board do matter. They can decide seeding, playoff seeding at the end, like I did for 1985 with the Astros and the Reds. Steeler fan also joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium for a battle in Philadelphia, or I should say in Pittsburgh. Battle of Pennsylvania, really, right? Can't get it right tonight. So we got a pretty good matchup here in the National League. Should be fun. The last time we saw the Pirates, they took a loss to my Mets. Now we'll see if they can bounce back against a very good Philadelphia Phillies team. Remember, the Phillies in 76 won the National League East, but only barely over the Pirates. So these two teams will beat each other up in the National League East. Hopefully, maybe that my Mets might just maybe steal the division away from them. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates in this game is John Candelaria. 16 wins, 7 losses. He had a save, a 3.15 ERA. He gets the call for the Bucks tonight. The Phillies historically won this game 5-1. 16 hits total in the game, and there was an error. Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Top of the first inning, leading off for the Phillies, second baseman Dave Cash. This is our first look at the Phillies this year. Cash, 284 average, a homer, and 56 RBIs using black and yellow dice. The yellow die is red first for the top. The black is the side. Here we go. Another exciting game here of Inside Pitch. Candelaria, 6-4 against a righty. It's a blank. Cash will swing. 2-2. It's a star 2, and that's going to be a fly out to left. And, of course, I forgot my sheet, didn't I? Here we go. Not a problem. And there is one out. Next batter, center fielder Gary Maddox. Excellent year he had. 330 average, 6 homers, 68 runs batted in. Maddox was one of the top hitters of that season. Candelaria will pitch, and that is a 3-6 against a righty walk plus. That's 17. Let's see. Against the lefties, a 10 plus 10 is 20. Minus 3 is a 17. He still walks Maddox. First walk given up by Candelaria. Allows Maddox to go to first. And that will bring up right fielder Ollie Brown. 254 average, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. The infield is halfway. Three River Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts and 3 from walks. Strat roll says an 8, and there is nothing happening. Candelaria will pitch. 5-2, strikeout 9, and that is going to miss it. Candelaria is a 9, but minus Brown is a 9, but minus 1 is an 8. He avoids the K. Brown will swing 6-4, and against the lefty, that's going to be a double into right field for Ollie Brown. Max is a base running rating of 3. Let's see, double to right, minus 1 is a 2 to get to home. Right fielder for Pittsburgh is Parker. He has a minus 1 arm, so a 1. So the only way Maddox gets home is on a 1. He will. Does Ollie Brown has a base running rating of 2? Does Ollie Brown take third on the throw? Yes, he does. So Maddox will come home all the way from third. Ollie Brown, his base running ratings of 2 with the 1. He does get to third base. So it is a double, and with an extra base, Phillies jump out in front 1-0. RBI double by Ollie Brown scores Maddox. Infield is going to play back and definitely try to get an out here. That'll bring up the left fielder, Greg Luzinski. I'm pretty sure you guys know about Mr. Luzinski. That year, batted .304, 21 homers, 95 RBIs. Luzinski was a terror in the National League, in the majors that year. Brown on at third. Let's see if there's anything on the strat. An 8 says no. Candelaria, 4-4 against a righty. That's going to be an automatic out. It's going to be a star one and a fly out to left. That's out number 2. Luzinski, a sacrifice fly rating of 4. Does he bring home Brown automatically? Yes, he does. It's deep enough, and Brown will just trot on home. So a sacrifice fly by Luzinski brings home a run. And the Phillies jump out to a 2-0 lead against the Pirates. And now the first baseman, Dick Allen, 268 average, 15 homers, 49 RBIs. There are now 2 outs. Candelaria, 5-6 against a righty. It's a blank. Allen will swing 1-5, and that's a star 5, and he grounds it to third, and the inning is done. 2 runs for the Phillies on 1 hit and a walk. A sacrifice fly. They jump out in front. We will go to the bottom half of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, Jim Kaat. 12 wins, 14 losses, 3.48 ERA, 83 strikeouts, 29 walks that year. Jim Kaat, of course, is in the Hall of Fame. Leading off for the Pirates, shortstop, Frank Taveras. Taveras, 258, no homers, 24 RBIs as we start the bottom of the first. Fans here at Three Rivers, hoping maybe the Pirates can come back real quick. We got a 3-2, that's blank. Taveras will go ahead and swing 4-3, and he smacks a base hit up the middle. That is a single right past Kaat. And the Pirates start with a man on. Next up is the catcher, Manny Sanguillen. 290 average, 2 homers, 36 RBIs. Infield goes to halfway. See if anything on the roll. There is, let's see, that's a 7. Taveras has an 8, -2 from Kaat is a 6. They're going to do the hit and run. Hit and run is good. They're going to try it. Kaat will pitch. 4-5, strikeout. That is a 9, and that is too high. Sanguillen will swing. 2-2 against the lefty. He smacks a double into center field on a hit and run by Manny Sanguillen. Will that score Taveras? Probably will without a throw. His base running rating is a 4. On a hit and run, you add 2, which makes it a 6. The ball is hit to center, and you add 1 on a ball hit to center to get one makes a 7. Center fielder for Philadelphia is Maddox, no arm. Taveras will easily score. There is not going to be a throw. Taveras will score all the way. Sanguillen will hold at second. And just like that, the Pirates get 1 run of their own. On an RBI double by Sanguillen. Stadium cheers. Yay! Trying to get back into it. Next up is the center fielder, Bill Robinson. 303 average, 21 homers, 64 RBIs. He's in the starting lineup for the Pirates for the first time in my season. Anything on the strat by Kaat? 12, no. Kaat will pitch. 6-6, that's a blank. Robinson will swing away, 1-4, and he smacks a double to center field. And just like that, the Pirates tie the score. RBI double by Robinson. That will score Sanguillen. Robinson holds automatically at second. And we are tied at 2. Something tells me we're going to be in for a heck of a game. Next up, the first baseman, Willie Pops Stargell. 257 average, 20 homers, 65 RBIs. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Phillies scored 2 runs in the top. Now the Pirates scored 2 runs in the bottom. Check to see if there's a strat. That's an 8, no play. Kaat will pitch. That's a 1-5, it's a blank. Stargell will swing, 1-1. That's a ball hit to right field. A 19 against the lefty. It's going to be too high, and that's just going to be a fly out to right. Robinson's base running rating is a 3. Does he get to third? Yes, he does. He will take third on the hit. So Stargell did hit it deep enough, but it is 1 out. I'll roll the second die if necessary. Here's the left fielder, Richie Zisk. Zisk, 289 average, 21 homers, 89 RBIs, a good year for him. Runner on third. The Phillies are going to play the infield in. We'll see if there's going to be a strat. That's an 18. Nope. Kaat will pitch. And that is a 5-4. And that is against the righty. It's a blank. Zisk will swing 5-4 himself, and he grounds it to second base. Bill Robinson with the infield in, his base running ratings a 3, becomes a 1. He's going to automatically hold. The throw goes to first for out number 2. So a ground out to second leaves Robinson on at third base. And why not when you have a very dangerous right fielder, Dave Parker. 313 average, 13 homers, 90 ribbies. The infield now goes back to normal. Checking on the strat. That is a 14. Kaat will pitch. 4-3. That's a walk. The 11 is high. Parker will swing 5-6, and he grounds it right back to Kaat, who'll toss it over to first to end the inning. So the Pirates get 2 runs on 3 hits of their own. After 1, we are tied at 2. Already starting out to be your typical Phillies-Pirates game that you had in the 70s. 2 in-state rivals. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. Top of the second. Leading off for the Phillies, the Michael Jack Schmidt at third base. A younger Mike Schmidt than when we had him in 85. In 1976, the Michael Jack Schmidt batted .262, 38 homers, 107 RBIs. Mike Schmidt ruined many a ball game for the Philadelphia opponents. Candelaria will pitch. 6-5, home run question mark. Schmidt a righty, a 1-17. That is a 2, and that clears. We don't even have to check for Mike Schmidt because against the lefty or righty, he hits a 20. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Michael Jack Schmidt. As I said, he ruins baseball. He ruins ball games for his opponents. Stadium groans. And with one swing of the bat, the Michael Jack Schmidt smacks a solo homer and puts the Phillies ahead 3-2. And now here's the catcher, Bob Boone. Boone, 271 average, 4 homers, 54 RBIs, respectable year. Candelaria, the Candyman serving up treats as Tribe Fan joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Candelaria will pitch 1-6. That's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium will say 2-6, and it's a grounder to first. Out number 1. And now the batter is Terry Harmon. Harmon is at short. He batted .295. 6 RBs, Harmon not made in their main shortstop. He only had 61 at bats, but Harmon is the starting shortstop for this game. Candelaria, 6-1, double question mark. Harmon a righty, a 1-17 is automatic out. The 1 is not a problem, and that's going to be a star 6 and a ground out to short. 2 down. And next up is the pitcher, Jim Kaat. Kaat batted .177 as a hitter in 76. Candelaria, 5-3, strikeout 15, good enough, got him. And he strikes out Kaat, and that is the first strikeout for Candelaria. And the inning is over. 1 run on a single blast home run jack by MJS. And we go to the bottom of the second. You put one in Mike Schmidt's wheelhouse, consider it gone. Leading off for the Pirates will be second baseman Rennie Stinnett, 257 average, 2 homers, 60 RBIs in the spirit of 76. Kaat with the pitch, 4-5, strikeout, 3. Nope, too high. Stinnett is a 2 against lefties, -1, too high. Stinnett will swing to 6 against the lefty, though. He will ground out to second. One man down. Here is the third baseman, Tommy Helms, 276 average, a homer, 13 RBIs. A bench player, he's starting today. Kaat, 2-6, that's a blank. Helms will swing away, 4-2, line out to short, 2 outs. And now the batter is the pitcher, John Candelaria. Batted 184 as a hitter that year. Kaat, 2-6 again. That's a blank. Candelaria will swing away, 3-4. He hits a ball to left field. That is a 16, and that's going to be too high, though, above the 13 here. So that's just going to be a fly out to left, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaat. So he settled down a little bit there. After 2, Phillies lead it 3-2. Top of the third coming up. And top of the order for the Fighting Phils. Here's Cash. Cash is 0 for 1. Candelaria looking in. He will deal 4-6. That's a blank. He is not tired. Cash will swing 3-5, and he flies out to center. And here is Maddox. Maddox walked his first time up and scored. He's 0 for 0. Candelaria 2-4. Strikeout, 8 is high. Maddox will swing away, 5-5, and he pops out to second for out number 2. And now here's Ollie Brown. Brown doubled his first time up, 1 for 1. Candelaria. That's a 2-3. Strikeout, 3. That will get Brown. Struck him out there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. Candelaria's second strikeout of the game. 1-2-3 go the Phils. We go to the bottom of the third. Also, the top of the order for the Pirates. Here's Tavares. He's 1 for 1. Singled his first time up. Kaat with the bat. And that it with the pitch. 4-6. Double question mark. And that 17 is going to be too high for either side. Tavares will swing 4-4. And he lines out to short. Actually, sorry. He lines out to what? 4-4. He lines out to short. Out number 1. Manny Sanguillen will come up. He doubled his first time up. So he's 1 for 1. Kaat 1-1. That's at the park. Three River Stadium says 5-2. And that is a grounder to third. Two away. The batter now will be Bill Robinson. Robinson doubled as well his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Kaat 2-4. That's also at the park. Three River Stadium says 5-4, and that's going to be a ground out to first, and that will end it. So a 1-2-3 inning for Kaat, who has settled down since the first. After 3, the Phillies are leading it 3-2. Top of the fourth. Here is this big bomber, Greg Luzinski. Luzinski got a sacrifice flies last time up. He is 0 for 1, but he did get he did get an RBI. Greg Luzinski. I remember seeing him. I didn't see him much in the 70s. I saw Luzinski more in the early 80s. But the pictures I see of Luzinski back in the 70s, he was already pretty ripped. Candelaria, 2-4, strikeout 14. That is high. Luzinski will swing away, 6-3, star 1. He flies out to left. Again, second time he's hit one to left field. Here is Dick Allen. Allen is 0 for 1. Candelaria, 3-5, strikeout, 17 is high. Allen will swing away, 2-1, star 6, and he grounds it to short for the second out. And now the Michael Jack Schmidt. The fans here in Pittsburgh give him quite the boo birds. Candelaria knows he's got to be careful when pitching to him. He will pitch away, 6-6. That's a walk. That 16 is going to be too high. Schmidt's going to swing. Schmidt swings away, 3-4, and he star 6s that one. That's just a ground out to short. And the fans give like a sarcastic cheer as Schmidt just grounds out that time. Another 1-2-3 inning for Candelaria. Maybe he's settled down as well. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Here's Pops. Pops is 0 for 1. Kaat will pitch. That's a 5-2. Strikeout 18. That's high. Stargell will swing. 3-4. And against the lefty, base hit past second base. Stargell is on first. Nice single for Pops. He'll hold there and will bring up Zisk. Zisk is 0 for 1. Infield goes halfway. Anything on the strat? That is a 3. No. Stargell, of course, has no speed, although he does have 2 stolen bases. And yet the only way I can think of with hit and run is the only way he went. Kaat will pitch away, 1-4. Possible error. Zisk will swing, 3-4, and that's going to be a double to center field for Richie Zisk. The ball is hit the center that is Maddox out there. His error rating is a 3. That's a 2, and he's going to make an error on that play. So we got a double and an error. So now we already, with a double and an error, it's an automatic 2 bases. It's an automatic 3 bases on a double and an error. So we know Zisk is at third. Stargell comes in to score automatically. And now Zisk has a chance to score on the double. His base running rating's a 2. Maddox has no arm. So a 1-2, Zisk will score on the error. It is a 6. It is a 6. Now, on a 2-5, he is out. A 1-6, the ball is cut off and he still scores. Nope, he is thrown out at the plate on the error. So Zisk gets himself a double, but he is cut down on the plate on the throw. Stargell comes in to score. But the Pirates do tie the game up at 3. So Zisk hits a double to center. Gary Maddox makes an error, but he does able to throw Zisk out at the plate. But there is one out. I got to check something out on that. Give me a moment. No, my bad. He would not come in to score. There's no throw out. My bad. That's what I thought. Zisk actually holds at third. So he gets the extra. There is no throw out. So Zisk, there's no throw on that. At least I don't believe there is. I got to check that. That does confuse me sometimes on that, because it says on the error, on hit error with roll 1d6 versus an ABR runner. If less than or equal to, the runner or hitter advances 2 bases, otherwise only 1. It doesn't mean he's thrown out. So you know what? Zisk is on at third. There is nobody out, and it's still a runner on third base. That's what I kind of figured. That's a good thing I checked it. So Zisk is on at third on a double and an E8. First error on the Phillies. That's what I thought. Sorry for the confusion. So Zisk is on at third. Now the batter is Dave Parker. We're tied at 3. Kaat can't believe it. You really can't have anybody thrown out on an error. So Parker is 0 for 1. The infield is in. Checking on the strat, 16 says no. Salvador America joins us here at TRS. Kaat will pitch. 6-1. Another possible error on a throw. Parker swings 5-1, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a single to first base. Now, Zisk will automatically come in to score this time. The ball is hit to first, and that is hit to Allen. His error rating is an 8. That's a 10. There's not going to be an error. So Parker will hold it first, but it is a base hit for Parker. Brings in a run. And the Pirates just took a 4-3 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! They're going to go talk to Kaat on the mound for a moment. As Kaat right now having some issues. That error is really hurting. So far, there's no one out. Next batter, second baseman Rennie Stinnett. He is 0 for 1. The infield will be halfway. Checking on a strat. See if Parker's going to do anything. That's an 8. No. Kaat will pitch. 4-3. Walk. 1. And no, he does not walk. Stinnett is a 3. -3 is a 0. That is a 1. He does not walk. He will swing. 6-3. And it's a base hit to right field for Stinnett. Parker's base running's a 4. On a single to right to get to third, +2 was a 6. Right fielder Brown, no arm, and he will go to third automatically without the throw. Stinnett holds it first. And right now the Pirates are hitting the ball. Runners at first and third, and no one out. And a chance now for Helms. Helms is 0 for 1. They're going to call the infield in. Helms does not hit into many double plays. Parker on at third. His base running rating will be a 2 with the infield in. Kaat will deal, but we'll see if there's a strat. And that is a 5, nothing happening. Kaat will pitch. Yes, they are Pirate colors. 2-4, that's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium says 3-5, and that's going to be a base hit to right field. Parker will come in to score. Stinnett, base running rating 3, +2 is 5 on a single to right. And, of course, there's no arm for Brown. A 1-5, Stinnett is safe at third. And he is. Does Helms take second? Yes, he does. Stinnett will go to third. Helms with a base running rating of 2. That is a 2. Helms goes to second base. An RBI single by Helms. Another run comes in. Runners at second and third, and now it is 5-3 Pirates. And they want Kaat to finish this inning. He is due to bat third, but he may not get a chance. Has he reached his pull rating? Give it up 11. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, he has. And the next batter is the pitcher, John Candelaria. They're going to let Kaat pitch to him. The infield is still going to be in. And Candelaria's got a lousy bunt rating of 1. I'm not going to try a squeeze play. They're going to keep the infield in with Candelaria in. I will roll a strat, see if there would be called. And it would be possibly a squeeze play. I don't think that'll work. I'll let Candelaria hit away. No modifier from outfielder's arm. Nope, not on that. Ollie Brown has a 0 arm rating. Kaat will pitch. 6-5. Range play. Candelaria will swing 3-2, and that is a ground ball to short. The range for Harmon, Terry Harmon's range is a 3. He needs to make this. Yes, he does. So it's a grounder to short. Stanet's base running is a 1. He will hold. The throw goes to first to get Candelaria out 1. First out. So the runners will hold there. And now that'll bring up Frank Taveras. Taveras is 1 for 2. What do you mean, hey, over here, announcer guy? What are you talking about? So out, 1 out. The infield now is going to go halfway. 5-3 Pirates. Helms at second, Stanet at third. Kaat in a little bit of trouble. And that's going to be it for Kaat. They're taking him out. They're going to bring in a righty. So Jim Kaat proves to. So the Phillies right now are behind in a game they historically won. And we will see a new pitcher against Taveras as the Phillies are going to go to the pen a little early. And they're going to come up with Wayne Twitchell. 3 wins, 1 loss, a save, a 1.75 ERA. Wayne Twitchell will pitch to Frank Taveras. I answered the question. Thank you, sir. So Twitchell will pitch to Taveras. The infield is going to stay in. The infield's going to go back to in with runners at second and third. 1 out. Taveras is 1 for 2. Checking on the strat. And that is a 7, nothing happening. Twitchell will pitch. And that is a 1-3 hit by pitch. The 9, yep, he plunked him. 5 plus 10 is 15. And he hits Taveras. Ouch. Hit batter. And now the bases are loaded for Manny Sanguillen. Fans here at Three Rivers are really enjoying this one now as Twitchell trying to get out this inning. The Pirates are up 5-3. They've put up 3 runs in this inning and still only 1 out. Now the infield will go to halfway. Sanguillen does hit into double plays. Strat roll is a 7, nothing happening. Twitchell will pitch 5-2. Range play. Sanguillen will swing 4-2. It's a base hit to pass short, but it's a range play. The ball is hit to Harmon. Range is a 3, but with the infield halfway, it's a 2. No, we can't get it. It's going to be a base hit. Rennie Stanett will come in to score. Helms' base running rating of 2. Does he score on a single to short? No, he does not score. He will hold at third. The merry-go-round turns once. Station to station, now 6-3 Pirates. RBI single by Sanguillen. And now the batter is Bill Robinson. Infield staying halfway, but the Pirates are now beginning to take it away here from the Phillies. Twitchell trying to get an out. Looks like nobody can do anything. The 12 says nothing happening. Twitchell will go ahead and pitch. And that is a 4-2 double question mark. Robinson, a righty, a 1-18's a base hit right up the middle. That is a 12, and that is a single 1. Right past Twitchell up the middle. Helms will come in to score. Taveras, a base running rating of 4. He will come in to score. Sanguillen, a base running rating of 2. He will hold at second. Robinson holds at first. 2 more runs come in for the Pirates. It is now 8-3. Nothing is going well for the Phillies in this inning. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now the batter is Pops. Still 1 out. Here on the bottom of the 4th, Pirates up 8-3. Pops is 1 for 2. And yes, a home run can really open things up. And they're going to leave Twitchell in there to pitch to him. Pops does not hit righties as well. They're going to keep the infield halfway. The Pirates have batted around. Twitchell, we'll see. Am I still rolling the strat? Yes. Strat says a 20. Twitchell turns around, fires to get Sanguillen, and he is safe. Twitchell will now pitch to Stargell. And that is a 2-3. Strikeout, 12, got him. Struck out Stargell. Boy, do the Phillies need that. 2 outs. And now here's Richie Zisk. Zisk is 1 for 2, a double, and reached third on an error. Runner on second, runners on first. Twitchell pitching to Zisk. Still checking the strat. A 3, nothing happening. Twitchell will pitch. 4-5, range play. Zisk will swing. 5-6, it's a base hit to left field, but it's a range play. The ball is hit to Greg Luzinski. His range is a 1. And he won't get that. He won't get that. That's going to drop in for a base hit. It's a single to left. Sanguillen's base running rating's a 2. Single to left +1, a 3. Luzinski +1, a 4. A 1 to 4, Sanguillen will score. No, someone's out. Who is it? It is Robinson. So Sanguillen does score, but Robinson is thrown out trying to take third on a 1. Lead runner advances, ball caught off, and the trailing runner is thrown out, and that is Robinson. So they cut him off, they allow him to score, but they get Robinson side retired, but the run does come in. So it's a base hit for Zisk. It does score Sanguillen, but Robinson is cut down at the plate, and the inning, cut down at third, and the inning is over. The only thing Luzinski's catching an outfield is a 10. Oh, boy, what an inning. Okay, so 7 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits, a hit batter, 1 error. And at the end of 4, the Pirates have opened this one up like a wound, 9-3. What an inning for the Bucks. And I'm going to check that rule that if an error occurs, is there still a throw out on a 6? I got to check it. If not, that would have been a second out. I'll have to look. Top of the 5th inning, Candelaria now has a 6-run cushion. Bob Boone leads off for the Phillies. Boone is 0 for 1. 9-3 Pirates. Candelaria, 3-1, error on a grounder. Boone will swing, 5-5, and that's a base hit past third. That's not going to be an error. That's going to be straight through. So Boone is going to be safe at first base with a single. Leadoff hit for the Fightin' Phils. Next batter is Terry Harmon. Harmon is 0 for 1. The infield is halfway. There is no strat. The Phillies are in runner-safe mode. Candelaria, 5-6. Against the righty, it's a blank. Harmon will swing. 2-4. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 6 against the lefty. Harmon just smacks a double into right field. Double for Harmon. Runner safe mode. Bob Boone, his base running rating is a 2. On a double to right, -1 is a 1. And the right fielder for Pittsburgh is Parker. -1 is a 0. Even if he could try it, even if runner safe mode was not in effect, he wouldn't be able to go. So Boone will hold at second, but the Phillies are in business here in the top of the 5th. He is slow to catch flies. So runners at second and third, and now the Phillies trying to get some runs back in this one. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Twitchell. He was due to bat. Phillies have to bring up the most at bats, and that's going to be Larry Bowa. There you go. There's a blast from the past. Larry Bowa, 248 average, 49 RBIs in 76 for the Phils. So runners at second and third. The infield is going to play back. Pirates just want to get some outs. So Bowa pinch hitting here. Philip Reynolds, my shortstop. Yep, Larry Bowa. Candelaria will pitch. Remember, there's no strat roll. 1-1, error on a throw. Bowa will swing 5-5, and that's going to be a base hit past second. It's a single, and the ball is hit to Stinnett. His error rating is a 6. That's a 20. There's not going to be an error, but it's a base hit for Bowa. Pinch hit. Boone comes in to score. Harmon's base running rating is a 3. He will score from second. And the Phillies get 2 runs back, and it's now Dolly Parton 9-5. And the fans here at Three Rivers are saying, oh, come on. Now 9-5. Bowa on it first. Here is Dave Cash. I have a funny feeling we're on our way to another RJL classic. Candelaria, they've got the Pirates bullpen ready to go. Candelaria, though, doesn't bat until his 4th. They're going to see if he can go a little further. Bowa on it first. The infield is halfway. I am re-rolling. Now strat roll is back on, which means the runners are normal. 16, nothing happening. Candelaria will pitch. That's a 2-4, strikeout. And Cash has a 16, that's too high. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. The only way he would have been out would have been a 1. Cash will swing. That's a 5-3. And he smacks a base hit past short. Bowa's base running rating's a 3. He will not make it to third. He has to hold. And now the Pirates can't get anybody out. And now the batter is Gary Maddox. Maddox got caught with the error, had an error in the last inning. So runners at first and second. The infield is still halfway. And now the Phillies are in major business. Already 2 runs here in the top of the 5th. Maddox is 0 for 1. Candelaria ready to deal. I am rolling a strat. And that is a 13. Nothing happening there. Candelaria will pitch. That's a 6-1. Double question mark. Maddox a righty. A 1-17 is an automatic out. That's a 15. They got it. And that's going to be a star 4 and a fly out to right. On a fly out to right, Bowa has a base running rating of 3. A 1-3, he will go to third. A 5, he holds. Out number 1, he stays there. Now the batter is Ollie Brown. Brown is 1 for 2, doubled in the first inning. Still calling for the infield halfway. Want to do a season with the 77, which team plays 1 game home and away against every team in their league. There you go. That sounds like fun. So the American League, you would have 77. So you'd have 26 games. In the National League, you'd have 24. A 22 game season in the National League, and a 20 and a 20. What is it? A 24 game in the American League? Yeah, because we're in 77. There you go. That sounds like fun. Runners at first and second. Candelaria will pitch to Brown. 1 out now. The 11 says nothing happening. Candelaria will pitch. 5-3, strikeout, 9, too high. Ollie Brown avoids it. He'll swing away. 2-2, star 6. It's a ground ball to short. Do they turn it? 1, 2, 3. Second base for Pittsburgh. Stinnett, no adjustment. A 1-3, they turn the double play. Yes, they do. Side retired. 6-4-3. Inning over, but 2 runs for the Phillies on 4 hits. Halfway through this game, it's Dolly Parton 9-5. Dave Parker will lead off for the Pirates in the bottom of the 5th inning. Got a lefty and 2 righties coming up. Let's see who the Phillies want to bring on to pitch. They're down by 4 runs. Phillies bullpen is actually pretty good. They're going to bring out Gene Garber. 9 wins, 3 losses, 11 saves, 2.82 ERA. Philly bullpen is actually very good, as a matter of fact. One of the reasons why they won the National League East in '76. Gene Garber will pitch to Parker here at bottom of the 5th. Pirates leading 9-5. Pirates scored 7 runs in the last inning. Garber with the pitch, 5-2. Range play. Parker will swing, 5-6. Ground ball back to Garber. His range is a 4. And he'll make the play. Throws to first, out number 1. Nice play by Garber. As Parker hit a comebacker to him. And now here's Rennie Stinnett. Stinnett 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Garber 5-5. Hit by pitch. The 14 is high. Stinnett does have a 1 plus 10. But the 14 is too high. Stinnett will swing 3-4. And that's a ground out to short. 2 down. And now here's Tommy Helms. Helms is 1 for 2, singled his last time up. Garber 3-3, home run question mark. Helms a righty, a 1-8. The 17 is too high. Helms will swing. That's a 2-3, and he grounds it to third. And a nice inning thrown by Garber. 1-2-3, which is what the Phillies needed. You don't want to give Pittsburgh any runs back. After 5, still 9-5 in favor of the Bucks. Top of the 6th. Candelaria due to bat first in the bottom of the inning. This will probably be his last inning. A big bomber coming up in Greg Luzinski. What he doesn't do in the field, he made up at the plate. He makes up for at the plate, Salvador America. That 1-6 plus 1 here in left field pretty much canceled out by this 304, 21-95. Candelaria will pitch. And that's a 4-1. Against a righty, it's a blank. Luzinski will swing 3-2, star 6, and he chops it to short. Out number 1, and here is Dick Allen. Allen is 0 for 2. Candelaria 6-3. That's an automatic out. Star 5, a ground ball to third. Two away. And here is the Michael Jack Schmidt. He's 1 for 2. He has a home run in the game. Candelaria will pitch to him. 2-4. Strikeout 14. Too high. Schmidt will swing. That's a 4-6. And he belts a base hit to right. Schmidt will go to first. Schmidt's second hit of the game. And now can Bob Boone move him over? 2 men down, Schmidt on it first. Boone is 1 for 2. I'll check the strat. That is a 10. Schmidt not doing anything. Candelaria will pitch. 6-6. That's a walk. That 3 is good. He walks Boone. Gives up the walk to Bob Boone. And now a chance for Terry Harmon. Harmon is 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. A chance here for the Phillies to maybe get a run here with 2 outs. They talked to Candelaria. They're going to let him pitch to Harmon. He's not tired yet, but this is probably his last inning. They want him to see if he can get through it. Runners at first and second. Rolling the strat, and that is a 5. Schmidt staying where he's at. Candelaria with the pitch. That's a 2-1 against a righty. It's an automatic out. He'll get out of the inning, a star 6, and he grounds it to short, and that will do it. No runs, a hit for the Phillies. Bottom of the 6th coming up, still 9-5 in favor of the Bucks. Gene Garber is due to lead off the 7th inning. They're going to see if he can go after 3 more batters, and he has. He can go for 3 more batters. That's going to be it for Candelaria. He will leave, believe it or not, with the win chance. Pirates are going to go to the bench. And coming on to bat for the Pirates is going to be Al Oliver, .323 average, 12 homers, 61 RBIs. Usually they're starting center fielder, but he was on the bench to start this game. Good one there, Salvador. So here's Al Oliver. He'll go up against Garber here, bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Garber, 6-3. That's a blank. Oliver will swing, 5-5. Base hit to left. That's a single for him. The Pirates are hitting the ball pretty well, and that's a pinch hit for Oliver. Runner on first, and here's Frank Taveras. Taveras is 1 for 2, a single, and got hit by a pitch. The infield is halfway. Am I rolling strat? Yes, I am. 11, no play. Garber will go ahead and pitch. G-Puck joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. 86 Mets and Cards. There we go. There goes my Mets. Garber with the pitch. 2-2. Strikeout 4. Got him. Struck out Taveras. That's a big K. Out number 1. Here's Manny Sanguillen. Sanguillen is 2 for 3 tonight. A double and a single. Infield still halfway. See if anything on the roll. Nothing. Garber will pitch, and that is a 5-1. That's a blank. He is not tired. He will be after Sanguillen. Sanguillen will swing 5-1 against a righty. That's a base hit through the infield. Past second, it's a single. Oliver with a base running rating of 3. He will make third. And Sanguillen is safe at first. Sanguillen's 3rd hit of the game. And now here's Bill Robinson, and now Garber is tired. And as much as I really want him to bat, to try to keep the inning, that's going to be it for him, and they're going to take out somebody to pitch to Robinson. So Garber is done, and coming on to pitch for the Phillies will be Ron Schuler. 1 win, no losses, 3 saves, a 2.90 ERA. Their bullpen is so good. Their bullpen is really good. Yet the Mets have the best pitching staff in baseball in 76, but the Philly bullpen, very tough. So runners at first and third. They're going to have the infield play halfway. Robinson does hit into double plays. So they're going to play for 2 here to see if they can get out the inning. Checking to see if there's a strat. That's a 20. Schuler's going to throw to first. He's got a 1-11 chance to pick him off. Got him. Picked off Sanguillen. 2 outs. Oliver goes back to third real quick, but he picks off Sanguillen, who is napping. 2 men down. That's huge. Robinson 2 for 3. Now Oliver will stay at third base. And now the infield goes back. So Schuler picks him off. 2 outs now. Rolling a strat again. Not this time. Schuler will pitch. 3-1. Hit by pitch. That 4. Yep, he plunked Robinson. Robinson has a 2 plus 10 from Schuler, and he hits Robinson. That is the second hit batter of the game. And now with runners at the corners, you didn't want to do that because now you got to face Stargell. Stargell, 1 for 3, has a single. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. 9-5 Pirates. Oliver at third. Robinson at first. I am rolling a strat. That is a 4. Nothing happening. Schuler will pitch to Stargell. 3-3. Strikeout. 2. Got him. He strikes out Stargell and does not give up any runs. No runs. There were 2 hits and a hit batter. After 6, Pirates still lead 9-5. Took a while to learn, but now it's going real smooth. As I said, once you get it down pat, it's not a problem. Believe it or not, the calculations that I'm telling you guys when I do a base running thing or something, I really already got it in my head. I just speak it out to you guys so you know what the dice have to read. That's all. We go to the top of the 7th, and we're going to have a pinch hitter for the Phillies as Schuler coming out. And coming on to bat for the Phillies, Jay Johnstone. May he rest in peace, who passed away last year. Jay Johnstone will pinch hit. Pirates need a pitcher, and I think they're going to go, let's see, they got left, right. I think they'll go with a righty. Let's see who they're going to want to bring in. They're going to go with, they got the lead, and they're going to go with Bob Moose. 3-9, 10 saves, a 3.68 ERA. Bob Moose will pitch to Jay Johnstone here, top of the 7th. Not a problem, G-Puck. I love the game. I don't get bored of this at all. Moose will pitch. And that is a 6-3. That's blank. Johnstone will swing. 3-6. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 16. And that is going to be too high. It's going to be a fly out to right. Out number 1. Johnstone hit it well, but way out of there. Here's Dave Cash. Cash is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Moose, 4-3. That's a walk. That 15, that's too high. Cash will swing, and that is a 2-6, and he grounds it to short. 2 men down. And now here's Gary Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 2. Moose looking on, ready to deal. 9-5 for the Pirates. Pitch from Moose. 3-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Maddox will take a swing. 4-1. He smacks a single into center. Base hit for Maddox. Keeps the inning alive for Ollie Brown. Brown is 1 for 3, doubled in the first. Am I rolling a strat? No strat roll. Phillies are in runner safe. Moose, 4-3. That's a walk. That 3 is good. And now runners at first and second. He walks Brown. And now a chance for the big man, Greg Luzinski. Luzinski is 0 for 3. He has a sacrifice fly in the game, though. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Moose in a bit of a jam. Ready to pitch to Luzinski. Moose with the pitch. That's a 4-6 against a righty. That's a walk. The 19 is high. Luzinski will swing. 4-5. That is a ball hit to center field. That is a 1. And against a righty, that's going to be a double for Greg Luzinski. Maddox automatically comes in to score. Ollie Brown's base running rating is a 2. With 2 outs becomes a 3. On a ball hit to center field, a double to center field plus 1 is a 4. Center fielder for Pittsburgh, Robinson, is a 0. So a 1 to 4, he would have a chance to score. I think that's a good chance. So Ollie Brown is going to try to score. Luzinski is on at second. On a 1 to 4, Brown scores. No, he holds on a 5. He gets back. But it is now 9 to 6 as Moose comes out and can't get it done. RBI double by Luzinski. And the batter now is Dick Allen. Do they want Moose to pitch to Allen? They're gonna let Bob Moose. They're gonna take Moose out, and Moose is gonna come out of the game. The Pirates are gonna go to another pitcher. They're gonna bring in a lefty if they can. Let me see what I got on the bench. Yeah, and they're gonna bring in Ramon Hernandez. Ramon Hernandez will come on to pitch to Dick Allen. It does make him a little more powerful, but he doesn't hit lefties as well as righties by a small amount. And that can make a big difference unless Hernandez pitches a big meatball over the plate. 2 outs, runners at second and third. There is a strat roll again, and that is a 2. Nothing happening. Hernandez looking to try to get this inning over, now 9 to 6. Hernandez with the pitch. 6-6. That's a double question mark. Hernandez a righty. A 1 to 6 is a base hit up the middle. That's a 1. Allen just got a big time single right past Hernandez. Ollie Brown comes in to score. Luzinski, even with a base running rating of 1 with a single 1, he comes in to score. Allen holds at first, a single up the middle, and the score is now 9 to 8. And the fans here are wondering what in the world is going on. I'll give an answer to that. You're watching RJL 518 Inside Pitch Baseball. That's what's going on. And something tells me I better get my extra markers ready. I may need them. Allen gets a big base hit. Clears the bases, and now that brings up the very dangerous, the Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt already has a home run in this game. He is 2 for 3. Pirates leading 9 to 8 now with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. And Hernandez, they're going to take him out. Schmidt does better against lefties, and the Pirates are going to go to another pitcher. And this time they're going to go with Dave Justy. 5-4, 6 saves, 4.32 ERA. Dave Justy will now pitch to Michael Jack Schmidt. 9 to 8. Allen on at first. Unbelievable game here so far. May have our first classic of the year. Allen on first. I am rolling a strat, and that is a 6. And nothing happening. Justy will pitch. That's a 4-1, double question mark. Schmidt a righty, a 1-6. That's a 19, it's too high. Schmidt will swing. 5-6, star one, and he grounds it to short. The throw goes to second to get Allen, and the inning is over. 3 runs for the Phillies on 3 hits and a walk. We got ourselves a ball game. And right now it looks like it's a classic. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Senior, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Like to remind you, don't forget, we have the 10-minute ticker tonight after the ball game. And our next telecast here will be tomorrow. We're going to stay in the National League for another game. And tomorrow night, it will be the Montreal Expos. We get our first look at the Expos. They take on the struggling Chicago Cubs tomorrow night. It'll be Clay Kirby going up against Rick Russell. So the Expos will take on the Cubs. We get our first look at both those teams, the Expos and the Cubs. Cubs are off to a slow start at the moment, but anything can change here at RJL 518. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Pirates leading the Phillies 9-8. Phillies need a pitcher. Pirates have Richie Zisk leading off. And they got a right, left, right coming up. I think we'll see a right-hander from the Phillies. Running out of pitchers already. Got to be careful about that. And they're going to go with Ron Reed. And we may see, and I think we're going to see a double switch. So Ron Reed is going to come into pitch for the Phillies. He is now the 5th Philly pitcher. And I think I'm going to have to do a double switch because Reed will be due to bat 3rd. So I'm going to probably do a double. So let me see what I want to do here. Let's see. Can I do one? Can I do a double switch? Yes, I can. Ron Reed is going to come in the 7th spot. Bob Boone's going to come out. So Ron Reed's going to take Bob Boone's spot, and coming over to bat 9th and playing catcher will be Tim McCarver. So Ron Reed will bat 7th instead. At least I want to do that, right? No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. My bad. Dang it. Messed up. Bob Boone is due to lead off. I can't let Ron Reed hit. So my bad. I made a mistake. We'll go back here. Let's do it again. Bob Boone is due to lead off. It's the guy I want to replace, I think, is Allen. I really don't want to rip. Dick Allen's going to come out. So that's first base. Tom Hutton will take over. So Tom Hutton will bat 9th, and I'm going to put Reed into the 5 spot. So that's what we got coming up. So Boone, Harmon, and now that'll be Hutton now. And the pitcher now comes into the 5 spot. So Ron Reed will pitch to Richie Zisk here, bottom of the 7th. 9-8. Reed with the pitch. 1-6. Strikeout. 3. Got him. Struck out Zisk. Out number 1. Phillies pitching's got to do the job here. Here's Dave Parker. Parker is 1 for 3. Reed coming in, and that is a 6-4. Strikeout 3. He gets Parker on a strikeout. 2 outs. And now here's Rennie Stinnett. Stinnett is 1 for 3. Ron Reed looking in to Stinnett. Here is the pitch. That's a 2-6. That's a strikeout chance, but that 14 is high. Stinnett will swing 3-6, and he grounds it to short. A 1-2-3 inning by Reed, and that is a great inning by the Phillies. Ron Reed comes in and does the job. After 7, still 9-8. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Dave Justy due to bat second for the Pirates. They're going to see if he can get some bats in. Bob Boone leads off for the Phillies here in the top of the 8th. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping the Pirates can hold on. Justy with the pitch. 2-1. Strikeout. 12 is high. Boone will swing. That's a 2-4. He flies out to center. That's out number 1, and now we'll see Terry Harmon. Harmon is 1 for 3. He's got a double in this game. Justy, 3-3. Against a righty strikeout, 16 is high. Harmon will swing 4-6. He flies out to left. And that is out number 2. And the next batter will be Tom Hutton, the new first baseman, who came in for Allen on the double switch. Hutton, 202 average, a homer, 13 RBIs in 76. Justy with the pitch, 4-5, that's a blank. Hutton gets a chance to swing, and that's a 5-3. Star 3, he grounds it to third. A 1-2-3 inning for Justy, and the Pirates needed that. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-8 Pirates. Ron Reed going to come out and pitch another inning. Pirates are getting their closer ready. Here's Tommy Helms leading off for the Bucks. He's 1 for 3. Good game here so far between these two. Reed with the pitch. 5-2 against a righty. Strikeout plus 10. That 11 will do it. Struck him out. Strikes out Helm. That's the third strikeout by Reed. He had 96 of them as a relief pitcher in 76. That's out number 1. Pinch hitter coming in for Justy. We're in the 8th inning. So the Pirates are going to go with Richie Hebner. He'll come on to pinch hit against Reed. Hebner, 249 average, 8 homers, 51 RBIs. Reed will pitch to Hebner. 6-2, blank, he's not tired. Hebner will swing 4-6, line out to short. Nice play there by Harmon. That's out number 2. And now the batter is Taveras. Taveras is 1 for 3, single and hit by a pitch. Ron Reed looking in. He deals. 5-1, range play. Taveras will swing 4-1 against a righty. It's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Cash. His range is a 3. No, it's going to be a single for Frank Taveras. He gets his second hit of the game as Cash couldn't get there. Runner on first. And now Manny Sankian. He is 3 for 4 tonight, 2 singles and a double. Still 2 outs. Tavares does have a chance to steal if he can get it. And as a 1, and he does. 17 plus 1 is 18. Bob Boone plus 1 is a 19. Tavares takes off. The only way he's out is on a 20. And he's safe easily. Tavares will steal second base. Stolen base for Tavares. He had 58 of them in 76. Now Tavares has another chance to steal if he wants it. He has an 8. He needs a 4 or lower to steal. And it's a 20. But Reed has no pickoff chance, so nothing happens. Reed will pitch to Sanguian. A big insurance run on second for the Pirates. Reed, 1-3. Wild pitch. The 18 is high. Ball 1. They'll do it again. Reed will go ahead and pitch. That's a 2-4 against a right-hander. That's an automatic out. He'll get out of it. It's a star 3, a fly out to right. Inning over. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. After 8, they lead by 1, 9-8. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Top of the 9th. The top of the order for the Phillies. Pirates going to the pen. They have a number of pitchers that can come in to close, but they're going to go with Kent Tekulve. 5 wins, 3 losses, 9 saves. A 2.45 ERA. The last time we saw Tekulve, he was wearing a Phillies uniform in 85. Now he's back in a Pittsburgh uniform in 76. Tekulve will pitch to Cash. Top of the 9th inning, 9-8. Tekulve will pitch. 1-1, strikeout, 7 is high. Cash will swing. 1-3, ground out to second, out 1. And now here's Gary Maddox. Maddox is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Tekulve trying to keep it a 9-8 game. Tekulve will pitch. 5-4 at the park. Three Rivers Stadium says 6-3. It's a home run to the pull side. Maddox a righty. He needs a 6 or lower against Tekulve. That is a 20. It's too high. Maddox hits one high, but not deep enough and not gone enough. That's a possible homer to the pull side, and that's just going to be a fly out to left. Oh, Maddox slams his bat in the ground. He thought he got it all, but just got under it with a 6, and he got a 20. 2 outs. Fans here at Three River Stadium go, Hugh. And now here's Ollie Brown. May see a pinch hitter from the Phillies. Let's see if they want to do that. Brown does not hit right-handers well at all. Brown is what? He is in right field. And we're going to see a pinch hitter for Brown. So Brown's going to come out. And coming on for the Phillies is going to be Bobby Tolan. He's going to take over for Brown, also in right field. So here's Bobby Tolan to try to see if he can get a hit off Tekulve. 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. Tekulve with the pitch. 1-4, it's a walk. At 11 is too high. Tolan will swing. 1-4, and it's a ground ball to third. Picked up there by Helms. Pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Pirates outlast the Phillies in this one, and a crazy game of 9-8. Final line score coming up, and 10-minute ticker. What a game, a good ball game here tonight. And so far, the 17 runs is now the highest game played yet in this 76 season. In this young 76 season, I should say. As Steeler fan says, bring on the ticker. For the Pirates, 9 runs on 14 hits and no errors. For the Phillies, 8 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. That error was huge. It did allow a run to score. John Candelaria will actually pick up the win in this one. Jim Kaat takes the loss, and Kent Tekulve does get the save. The Pirates now go to 1-1 on the season on the board. Time now for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore. Of course, that's all you guys care about is the 10-minute ticker. You don't care how the games go. Pirates go ahead and beat the Phillies 9-8. They're now trying to get back into this. They're now 3-5 on the year. That's only the second loss for the Phillies so far. Minnesota taking on the Boston Red Sox. I know Salvador America wants this one. It's a tough game, though, 13 versus 12. Minnesota has a 13. 43. It's a good roll. That's 5 runs. Boston has a 12. They need to beat that roll. 53. Yes, Boston wins that game 6-5. The Red Sox beat the Twins. Baltimore at California. Baltimore with an 8. A 14. That's only 1 run. California, Nolan Ryan on the mound. That's a 5. 16. And that's 1 run. We got extra innings. Baltimore has a clutch of 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. California's clutch is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. California will win this game by a score of 5-1. As I give them 4 runs in extras. Texas taking on Cleveland. The Rangers have a 6. 36, and that is 3 runs. Cleveland has a 7. 15. That is not going to cut it. That's 1 run. Texas will beat the Indians. Kansas City taking on Milwaukee. The Royals have an 18. 14. Not that good a roll. That's only 2 runs for an 18. Milwaukee has a 7. A 53, I think, is going to beat them. And yes, the Brewers beat the Royals 5-2. White Sox taking on the Yankees. The White Sox have a 5. 61, that's a heck of a roll. That's 5 runs. But the Yankees have a 17. 63, that's going to beat them. That's 9 runs. Yankees beat the White Sox 9-5. Detroit taking on Oakland. Detroit has an 11. 13, that's 1 run. Oakland has an 18. 41, and that is 6. Oakland wins that one. San Francisco taking on the Braves. The Giants have an 8. That's a 34, and that is 3 runs. The Braves have a 16. Phil Niekro on the mound. 55, that should be good enough. It is at 7 runs. Braves get the win. San Diego taking on the Reds. Look at what the Reds here have got. 10 versus 27. San Diego has a 10. That's 55, and that is 6 runs. The Reds are rolling a 27. I just don't... Let's see what the roll is. It's a 63. That's almost as high as you can get, and that is 11 runs. Cincinnati pounds the Padres. Dodgers taking on the Astros. Rick Roden against Joe Negro. Steeler fan will watch this one. Dodgers have an 11. That's a 34. That's 4 runs. Astros have a 6. 31, and nope, that's 2 runs. The Dodgers will beat the Astros tonight, and I know Steeler fan will say rigged. Finally, my Mets against the Cardinals. I got John Matlack on the mound tonight. The Mets have a 10. 65, that's a great roll on a 10. That gives me 8 runs. The Cardinals have a 5. 44, that's not going to be enough. That's 3 runs. I get a happy recap on 420. By the way, smoke them if you got them. Now we go to 421, April 21st. Baltimore taking on California. Jim Palmer on the mound for the Orioles. They got a 14. A 13, not that great. That's only going to be 1 run. California has a 1, though, and that is 26. And that's going to be enough to tie the game. We're tied at 1 between Baltimore and California. Baltimore has a clutch of 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. California, 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. It'll be a 4-1 win for California in extras. Chicago White Sox taking on the Yankees. The White Sox have a 7. And that is 34, and that's going to be 3 runs. Yankees have a 14. Rudy May on the mound. 32, and that's going to be 4 runs. The Yankees win it. Detroit taking on Oakland. Tigers have a 6. 22, and that's 1 run. Oakland has a 13. Mike Torres on the mound. 31, that should be enough. It is 4 runs. San Francisco taking on the Braves. Giants have a 9. 64, that's good roll. That's going to be 7 runs for the G-Men. Atlanta has an 8. 13, that's not going to cut it. That's only going to be 1 run. San Francisco beats the Braves. Montreal taking on the Cubs. We got this game tomorrow. Montreal has a 21. They get a 65. That's awesome. It's 11 runs for the Expos. Cubs have an 8. They are struggling, 53, and that is 5. Expos beat the Cubs. Cubs are really off to a tough start. San Diego taking on the Reds. Again, the Reds have high numbers. Padres have a 5. 45, and that is 3 runs. Can somehow they beat the Reds, who got a 26? 41, no. That's going to be 7 runs for the Reds. The Big Red Machine continues to bomb away. Dodgers taking on the Astros. Tommy John versus J.R. Richard. John, both teams have a 6. The Dodgers, 31, and that is 2 runs. The Astros have a 6. They roll a 12. That's not going to do it. That's going to get shut out. The Dodgers beat the Astros there, and I'm sure Steeler fan will say rigged and rigged. Philadelphia taking on Pittsburgh. Philadelphia has a 14. 53, that's pretty good. That's going to be 6 runs. Pittsburgh has a 9. 64, do they beat them? 7 runs. Yes, the Pirates outlast the Phillies 7-6. Pittsburgh now has a win. Mets taking on the Cardinals. Mickey Lolich on the mound for the Mets. Lolich, the Mets have a 14. A 46. That's not bad. That's going to be 6 runs. The Cardinals have an 8. 46 themselves. That's an 8, and that's going to be 4 runs. The Mets get another happy recap. Mickey Lolich gets the win, and the Mets get the win there 6-4. That's your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we will have the Montreal Expos taking on the Chicago Cubs. Clay Kirby going up against Rick Russell, as we'll see the Expos and the Cubs for the first time in this season. Steeler fans, Salvador America, G Puck. Let's see here. What else we got here? G Puck. Philip Reynolds, Tribe Fan 879. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstile. Subscribe if not done so. Steeler fan says those dice need to be recalibrated. Salvador America says there's actually smiling my socks. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. It is the Pirates over the Phillies tonight, 9-8 in a good matchup. Have a good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.